Everybody come on in. Everybody come on in, come on in. Everybody come on in, come on in. We out here. How's everybody doing? We out here in front of, outside of the Diddy trial. The verdict is coming down. We don't know if it's going to come to today. We don't know, but we out here. So today I'm going to be going through the closing statements, the closing arguments. Hold on, y'all. I just got to let my mods know. Hold up, y'all. All right. Everybody come on in. We're down here at the Diddy trial. Everybody come on in. Come on in. How's everybody's weekend went? Hope everybody's weekend went good. All right, so let me get my notes ready. So I got all the closing statements, which we're going to be going over today. All right. We're going to go over the closing statements. I got my umbrella out because it's hot. Okay, so let me get them up. Hey, what's up?
I'm going to go inside.
All right.
Everyone's been inside.
So I'm going to get my closing statement. Huh?
Everyone's been inside since 9 o'clock?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I got out here a little late. They said the judge is finishing with the jury now. Then the jury goes in the room, so there's really nothing in the courtroom. I mean, you can still go in.
I'm going.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So everybody come on in. How's everybody doing? All right, so I'm going to pull up my notes. Now I have all the closing statements. And we're going to go over that while they're delivering the verdict. We are going to go over the closing statements. All right, so hold on. Let's pull it up. All right, so here it goes. Let me see. All right, I'm going to have to hold the umbrella. I got to hold the umbrella. All right, so we can multitask. Why not? Why not multitask? Why not? All right.
My first time and I love it.
How you doing, my dear? Oh no, it isn't, but it's like something I grew up with. So
All right, everybody come on in, come on in. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Miss Knockout Report. We're out here live from the Diddy trial. So everybody come on in. Today, I will be talking about the closing arguments. I got them all right here, people. I got every single word. Every single word that they said in the courtroom, I have it. Where they do that at? Right here they do that at. Everybody come on in. Let's build the room up. Let's get the room up. It's hot out here. Let's get the room up. And we are going to go over all the closing arguments that was said last week in the trial. That's what we're going to do today. All right? Glad to see you. Everybody come on in. Come on in. We out here today. It is winding down. It's winding down. People going to be struggling to film that door. They going to need that door. See that door right there? They're going to be coming out here 2 weeks from here, standing in front of that door, hoping and wishing. But the Diddy trial is going to come to an end. And you got to figure out how to go on in life. You got to go on with your life. All right, everybody come on in. We are going to go over the closing arguments today. Outside, live from the Diddy trial. All right? Yeah, people got to have to get on with their life. You know what I'm saying? But I just was speaking to somebody. I said, I'm not going to discuss people and worry about what other people are doing and thinking about knockout that I'm never going to see again. I'm never going to see you again. So why should I put too much thought on what you think about Miss Knockout? You get one or two people, you know. You're always going to have haters. We all know that. So why would I put my time and my brain cells into people that I'm never going to see again? You're not going to be nowhere I'm at. And if you are where I'm at, I'm going to alert all my people around you, and you still ain't going to be move. Right? So we do what we do. Let people do what they do. We do what we do over here. All right? If you don't like it, too bad. All right, everybody come on in. Yeah. You know, because if I was working in an office, or I was working at the Gap, Old Navy, or I was working at McDonald's, nobody would care about Miss Knockout. But because I'm in a field that garners attention, and from people giving you attention, thank you so much. Thank you for blessifying Miss Knockout. Everybody tapify, blessify. It's a problem. It's a problem. As soon as I'm standing out here broadcasting, not doing nothing to nobody, I'm a target. But y'all got my back, so we're going to keep on with the keep on. I got a lot of other stuff to cover. I got a lot of content. Miss Knockout is content. I am content. So you don't have to worry about what we're doing after the Diddy trial, because I got a whole people giving me list of events to go to. Free concerts, events. We got the press pass now. We're going to be in the front row. So we're going to go on to do a lot of great things. I just had a meeting this morning with a major record label. We don't call out names, because now we know. You know you got that evil eye on you. And it's sad too. And the reason why it's really sad is because I can help people. So why would you I'm not going to help people that don't like me. Picture me helping you and bringing you to a record label and you don't like me. It just is not good common sense. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep on with the keep on. The Diddy trial will probably be out here this week. It's another holiday coming this week. Next week is like, it's going to be a struggle for people. Why would you come in front of the doors and this Diddy is going to go back to, either he's going to be out or he's going to go back, right? But you're still going to have people coming out here to be in front of that door. Because the door and out here is bringing them views. I'm not mad at nobody's hustle, right? But Miss Knockout got mad content after this. Mad content. Everybody get the room up. We're going to start. We're going over all of the closing remarks today. We're going over all the what's going on with the case. We get ready to talk about it now. Let's get the room filled first. Can we get the room filled? Because I don't want people. Thank you, T Love. Everybody blessify. You want me to bring you the tea? Everybody, huh? No, that's okay. You don't have to. I want everybody to blessify Miss Knockout. And let's get to room till 100K. Let's blessify Miss Knockout. Let's tapify. So I could bring you this tea. All right, so let's get the room up. Let's get it popping. And I'm going to bring you all the tea you need because I got all the closing remarks right here. And we're about to go through all of the closing remarks. All of it. Thank you for the blessifications. Everybody tapify. Everybody likeify. Everybody shareify it with 10 to 15 of your friends. You can long pressify my faceify and share it to all your friends in it. All right? Everybody shareify. Everybody put hashtags in the comments. I want you to put hashtags in the comments. This is we're out at the Diddy trial. That's what this is. We're out here. You good? You had fun on Saturday? Yeah, I did have fun on Saturday. Anybody was in my live, I was in my element, I was in my hood. It was a lot of fun. Hey, what's up, everybody? Everybody hashtag FYP, Diddy trial, hot topics. Everybody put hashtags. Not the hashtags by itself. You gotta put the hashtag. Do you know if the jury is? No, the jury's still in there. The jury's still in there. Hashtag and then a word next to the hashtag, yo. You gotta put the hashtag and the word right after it. No space. Hashtag Diddy trial. Hashtag Diddy. Hashtag hot topics. Hashtag Miss Knockout. Hashtag. Everybody hashtagification. Hashtagification. All right? So we're going to talk about it, people. We are going to talk about it. Let's get into the closing remarks. All right. Hold on, y'all. All right, so let's get to these closing remarks. 24th. All right, so we're going to get into the closing remarks. That's after the agent went on the stand, after Brendan Paul. Everybody get your orange heartifications. Everybody, come on, let's get this room up to 1K. I know when we can do it. Let's get the room up to 1K, 1K, 1K. What you got to say with the 1K? All right. So, do y'all want me to go over the text messages that the special agent brought up? Or do you want me to start with the closing remarks? Okay? The verdict, yes, they're doing the verdict. They're doing the verdict, y'all. So do y'all want me to go over? Hey, what's up, Max?
You got the verdict yet?
No, no verdict. Y'all want me to not, y'all can't make me be something that I'm not. So where's my moderators at? As soon as they start talking that yak about that person who's, you know, going around lying on Miss Knockout, as soon as they start coming in here, mute, block, kick, get them out of here. All right, where's my mods at?
We're gonna go figure out what we're doing.
Okay. What's up, Max is back.
I
Yeah.
told Max what I told you about him reading the transcript.
Yeah, we did good. We got to go this week
I
again.
saw it. You
We
was
got
like,
it.
when you said put it in my mouth, I hit the floor when you said
Because you know I can't say it the regular way.
He got the voice. Yeah, I think he would, if that's something you want to do, that would be good.
One person came in and they said, hold on.
You could tell us.
One person, yeah, I'm gonna tell you later. One person came in and said that we would, but that's that person. I gotta call you and tell you about
they always say
the
that,
other
yeah.
person out here, the little one that be. She went around was going telling people that I'm taking people's pages down. That's all I'm
she be
doing all
out
day.
there. Yeah, look, she be real
Yeah.
quiet about it. And she like,
Yeah, it's real sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody believes you. You need more people,
Today,
huh?
the family.
I didn't see the family today. I don't think so. I got out here a little late though. I got out here a little. Excuse me. Did the family come in today? Yes. I got out here a little late. So yeah,
It's almost lunchtime.
they did come in. They did come out. Yeah. Okay, y'all. It's all good vibes in here. All right. Don't pay attention, huh? Okay. Don't pay attention to people coming in and trying to change the mood around because they can't. They're powerless. They can't. Too bad. Go on with your life. The Diddy trial is almost over. Go figure out what door you're going to film. Your house door, the church door. Go figure it on out. Okay? Because you on your own from here. You ain't going to be nowhere where Miss Knockout is going to be at. Nowhere. Okay? You're not in my group of friends. You're not. You could be in here watching. As soon as you say you're going to get blocked, muted, kicked, pulled, blocked, out. So you powerless. All right? As soon as you open your mouth, as soon as they open their mouth, mods, talking that yak, get them out of here. Mute them. Don't even block them first. Mute them so they can't talk. Right? Ignore them. I know not y'all. I know it's not y'all. It's not y'all. But as soon as you become a public figure, you become a target. And you have no control over it. So don't come in here talking about I'm not myself. I'm all the way myself times a million. What, you gonna make me not be myself? Nope, you're not. Okay? So go and figure out, your homework is to figure out what door you're gonna film when this one leaves. That's your homework. That's what you should be worried about, not Ms. Knockout. You should, because Ms. Knockout got content out the yin yang. I got so much content that is piled up on my desk like this high. The content. After Diddy. So I ain't got to worry about content. But you, on the other hand, you better figure out and use your brain cells not to sabotage Miss Knockout, but to figure out what door you're going to fill when that one is gone. That's what you got to worry about. All right? So now, do y'all want me to start from the special agent, right? Or do you want me to start up? Yeah, I don't feed into nothing, y'all. I don't feed into nothing, but at the same time, you gotta let them know. You gotta let them know, because ain't nobody no suckerification over here. You ain't dealing with a suckerification. So I gotta let them know. I ain't gonna just stand by with my mouth closed and let people do any old and say anything. No, you're not. Okay, so let's see. So do you want me to start from the closing arguments? Hold up, y'all. All right, calm, Sierra. All right, so I don't want to start with the agent right yet. We want to start with the closing arguments. So let's get into it. Huh? Okay, so they're coming down now. I got word that the family's coming down for lunch.
No, the judge just finished charging the jurors, giving jurors instructions, just finished.
Oh, so now the jurors are going in the room, right?
Yeah, they're going to deliberation. There are 4 or 5 alternates that are on standby.
So they got 4 or 5 ultimates on standby, right? And then they get ready to go in the room. So that nobody's in the courtroom, right? Is anybody going to be in the
Well,
courtroom?
you can see the courtroom was going to be really happy. But I'm sure people come up with some devices and everything. You have to understand that
All right. So let's start. Okay, so this is still the agent. All right, I want to start from a place. Hey, what's up, girl? What's up with you? All right, so I'm trying to find a good place to start with, y'all. Hey. All right, so we're just going to start someplace, and then we'll move into it. All right, so we're going to go into the closing arguments, all right, that happened last week. Thank you, Michelle. Everybody shareify, everybody tapify, everybody blessify Miss Knockout. Hey, where's my friend Q-Tip? Is he in here? Is my friend Q-Tip in here? All right, so let's talk about after the agent left off the stand, all right, they continued on into the closing arguments. Okay, so let's talk about Shapiro and the other hold on. So should I go through Agent Shapiro? No. Should I start from the agent that was reading the text message? No, that's a lot. We'll go over that another time. Okay, they're back. All right, hold on. All right, so I want to take it from the closing arguments. Let's start there. Okay, so let's go into it. All right, so this is the closing arguments that happened last week. Everybody got the umbrella up. I thank you for the followifications. Everybody continue sharifying the live, tapifying, likeifying. Get your orange hearts. All right, so the jury comes back in, right, 3:07 p.m. Okay, now the defense case. So, Combs' lawyer. We enter evidence this stipulation about devices provided to the government by Cassie Ventura. Right? So they're talking about the iCloud that Cassie turned in and what all it was on it. Right? So Cassie's lawyer. I'm the luckiest woman in the world. I'll get all the pictures together this week. So many good ones. Meanwhile, Combs was seated in between Westmoreland and Brian Steele. You know what I'm saying? And so Combs' lawyer says, I owe you a good night. Even if you want me to call someone, I need to treat my pop better. I promise I will be better. If I don't, you can leave me. But that won't happen. So who is that talking? That's what, hey, Jason. That's what Cassie said to Diddy. Why are they pulling up these text messages? To show that she was with it. Now, this is not Miss Knockout saying this. I'm reading you what they're saying. So don't say Miss Knockout is saying anything. Miss Knockout is relaying the message that's coming from them. All right? So Cassie says, I owe you a good night, and if you want me to call someone, I need to treat my Pop Pop better. She called him Pop Pop. Right? And that's from Cassie Ventura. Teamwork makes the dream work, she says. All right? Combs' lawyer. Mr. Combs, right? You think you can F-O without getting up to H to the I-G-H? And then Cassie says yes with a smiley face. Right? Blow up the first couple of bubbles. Cassie writes, send me a beefcake picture. That's what Cassie's saying to Diddy. Combs' lawyer. Miss Ventura writes, I just brought baby oil at the store because I couldn't help myself. That's what Cassie wrote. Then, I'm proud of us. We've been together for a long time. Baby, you do make me happy. I looked at my bracelet and it made me smile. Why are they pulling up these text messages? We're going through text messages that they found on the iCloud. Why are they reading these text messages? I'll let y'all say. Okay? Once again, everything in Miss Knockout's live is all alleged. And everything that Miss Knockout is saying is coming from them. It's not coming from my mouth. Miss Knockout is not on anybody's side. So all those people that say, oh, you're victim shaming, oh, you're victim shaming, I'm reading exactly what Cassie wrote to him. So guess what? She's victim shaming herself. I'm not victim shaming. She's victim shaming herself because I'm reading what she wrote to Diddy. Okay? So let's get that straight before I continue. So Cassie writes, you are my best friend. In this message from May 30th, 2017. Combs' lawyer, I will read this about Daniel Phillip, and he was told to sit on the couch while Diddy took his turn with Cassie, and he felt jealous. In October 2024, in April, and in May 2025, Dawn Richard met with law enforcement. The notes do not reflect Diddy telling her where he comes from. People go missing. Once again, the government records that which she met with them multiple times does not say anywhere in the notes that where I come from, people go up missing. When did she say that? When she got on the stand. She said that when she got on the stand. As to Hayes, he stated he began to have feelings for Ventura. As to Capricorn Clark, notes from the first 11 and her 13 interviews with the law enforcement, and also did not mention a call made near Scott Muscuti's car in LA. So there was a call made from Kid Cudi's car in LA, which wasn't mentioned. She didn't mention that. Combs' lawyer, the first of Mia's interviews do not indicate that Mr. Combs initiated S with Mia. So what are they saying? Thank you so much, everybody. Blessify Miss Knockout. I got some tea. Everybody blessify Miss Knockout. So what is that saying? That's saying that Mia never told the GOV that he had S with her. But when she got on the stage, the story changed. Okay? Let's move in the shade, y'all. Let me move over to the shade because we got a lot to go over. Hold on. Hold up, yo. We got a lot to go over. Let me get comfortable for the people to come out. Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna move in the shade because I don't want my phone to overheat, y'all. Let's move over here. I'm sorry. Let's move over here. Okay, hold up, yo. We in the shade. I don't want my phone to overheat.
I got a beer.
Yeah.
I got my beer.
All right. All right, everybody, come on in. Let's continue. There's blazing saddles out here. Thank you so much, everybody. Bless and find Miss Knockout. All right. Okay, let's get back to the get back.
Yeah, I know. I started right at the beginning of May, right? Yeah.
All right. Everybody come on in. All right, let's continue on. Party people. Let's continue. So we're going through some of the text messages. Alexa. Open silk. Alexa. Open silk. All right. So, let's continue, y'all. Everybody shareify, everybody tapify. We are going through the last things that happened in the courtroom. Now they're going over text messages. They're comparing. They're talking about what they didn't talk to the GOV that they talked about on stage. Here you go. As soon as I come over here, here they come. Look at him. Look at this, y'all. What's the purpose? What is the purpose? All right, you know it's going to get crazy out here today. So everybody, let's say a prayer. Are they coming out? They coming out? Okay, they're coming out, y'all. The family's getting ready to come out. So let's go on back over here, y'all. The family's getting ready to come out, so let's go over here. Hold on, y'all.
What's going on? Right, so we're gonna find
I know I'm dragging.
I don't know if you can do today.
Want me to give the number?
I know I'm dragging.
Grab my cell phone?
So we're going to try to get something. You don't know how it's going to get.
They're coming out for lunch.
I don't know. I think I'm following everybody. Hold on, y'all. We're going to try to get a good spot, but we all know how the story goes.
But after we get,
What's up, Sean?
Yo.
after we have to film
And What's going on? Adjourn?
What you said?
No, I'm right here. Break that down first. Of course, adjourn.
So they just finished giving instructions. Hold on,
So
hold on.
they can make their decision.
Hold on, let me set this
Excuse
up.
me, excuse me. So you're saying it's decision time?
It's decision time, yeah.
All right, you guys heard that. They might be making their decision right now. The jurors have got their instructions.
So I think the family's coming out. I don't know. I'm just following what everybody else is saying.
So, right.
I don't know why, because it's what? What time is it?
Well,
It's
I
11:45.
I wanted to be quick.
So it's a little early for lunch.
I think I'm getting my way.
Then we're going to continue and go back after we get the family. They're going to have to pull the where's the barricade?
I don't want it to be.
Oh, you know what they did? They took the barricades from over here to take it there and surround one person who's doing their line. That's why it's no barricades.
I can't do the same thing.
And we won't mention any names. Yeah, I will. Because we don't do that.
Correll.
But
Yo,
that's what it's so they
for the last day, bro, I just want this shit to go smooth and I'm out of here.
I know.
That's it.
Listen, I was just talking to my wife about it.
No drama.
Diddy's the fall guy. We're here to call out the real bitches.
Okay.
Lou M. Taylor of TriStar Sports and Entertainment and Robert
Hey.
Greenhill should be implicated, not Diddy.
Excuse me, Mr.
Just
Spears
don't
guy.
curse. Come in.
Listen, come here. We want to tell you something. We love you, right?
Yeah.
And what for? What you're talking about?
Yeah.
But when you use certain verbiage,
Yeah.
you get people banned
Bitches, I
from
said bitches.
pages
So
taken.
I won't say bitches.
So yeah. This is like
But you just did
we
it.
want to. We like you though. We like you though,
Yeah,
but we don't want to
come
lose
in.
our pages.
Real quick.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Tell us why you mad.
Allegedly,
Tell us why
the
you mad.
individuals responsible for what is happening to Diddy are two white women, Robin Greenhill and Lou M. Taylor of TriStar Sports and Entertainment. They're using Diddy as the fall guy, and we're here.
What did I tell you?
against them because they are.
I told you, anytime you do something that's going to get you attention,
They'll
you're going to have people that don't. That's cut the notification. So he's talking about Britney Spears.
He's saying Britney Spears is involved with it?
No, he's advocating for Britney Spears because they're saying Britney Spears is still captive
Britney on her Instagram.
of, she was in the conservatorship.
This is my
Hold up,
partner.
yo. I'm trying to get y'all straight.
No, we're here.
Everybody come on in.
Because she doesn't have a voice. She's being silenced right now, just like Justin Bieber. All these people are being silenced in Hollywood.
Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams is being silenced. Wendy Williams is trapped in America. And we're here to tell the world Britney is not free. Britney Spears was never free.
All right, everybody. So they're getting ready to come outside. We're going to film them coming out. Then we're going to continue what we're talking about.
Where's the, you good? You good?
So yeah, I'm good. I'm
Where's the
good.
band? Where's the band?
It's coming.
We're here for all for
I
freedom.
don't see the
This is
band.
America built on the backbones of slaves. We should have freedom in this country.
I'm glad you didn't say built on immigrants. I'm glad you said slaves. No, slaves. You got it right there.
I can't talk to you now.
No,
You want to talk to me.
Yeah, guys are out. I think we should go. He's very passionate today.
Oh, you talking about?
Yeah, stuck
No,
up.
no, I know.
Yep, going around, going around trying to turn everybody against me. You know,
Who's coming out?
Nobody's coming out.
It's too early. Why are we doing this dance?
This has to be open. This has to be open.
So we did all this for him to talk about Britney Spears.
800.
so once again, we're gonna go back this way because I was following what everybody else.
I see.
I knew it was kind of early. I knew it was too early.
Sorry, can I just go?
People shouldn't have to walk in the street.
All right, let's go back over here, y'all. That's what I get for following the crowd. Justice for Britney! Oh, I left my whole thing over here. Look at that. Lucky me, right? So we're following the crowd, and guess what? They're not coming out yet. I knew it was too early. But Miss Knockout, she don't usually follow the crowd. But she did that time. So let's get back to what we're talking about, people. Let's get back to the get back. So you said they ain't coming out for another hour. So why are you standing there? Why are you still standing there? I don't know, but Miss Knockout's not gonna stand there. Because we got stuff to talk about. Alright? So today, it's gonna be a lot going on today. So I want y'all to stick with me. Now I'm not gonna go inside because it's nothing happening inside. They're deliberating. Okay? So I'm not gonna go inside because they're deliberating. That special agent part, please. Okay. Let's keep going, y'all. So now we are talking about.
They're not being held accountable. They should be.
We are talking about them comparing the notes, the text messages that are not adding up. And we're going to keep going through it. Now, once again, this is not Miss Knockout. No. This is not Miss Knockout. This is them saying this. Not Miss Knockout. She's just bringing you the news. Miss Knockout is not a victim shamer. Miss Knockout was a victim of DV due to foster care, not due to a man. But I was in foster care. So I know all about DV. Emotional abuse, physical abuse, I know all about it. Hey, so don't ever tell me that I'm victim shaming because I would never do that. When me and Danita are reading the transcripts, we make it entertaining for your enjoyment. Right? So let's get back into it. So, Combs' lawyer says, can y'all see me clear? Is my lens clear over here, y'all? Everything straight? Is the sounds clear? Is the lens clear? Is everything clear? Yeah, I like to read the transcripts and make it like engaging for y'all, like we're acting. Right? People don't say that we're victim shaming because they really think that we're victim shaming. People say that I'm victim shaming because they want to turn people against me. And you're not. And you're not. Because I got a strong army and a strong community over here that knows lies when they hear. All right? So let's go. So that what's happening today is they're deliberating. We might have a verdict today. We might have a verdict. Okay? I might go in after lunch. So we might go in after lunch to see if there's any verdict near, and then I'm going to come back out and I'm going to tell you. You like my hair? Thank you. Your hair sticking up on the right? Thank you. Look at y'all. Y'all are my stylists. Y'all are my everything. I love you guys. I love you guys. Y'all help me out. See? They said your hair sticking up. Because they want Miss Knockout to look good, not because they're hating. It's because they want me to look good. They want me to look right. That's the kind of people that I got over here. We don't take away nobody's bag. Ms. Knockout don't never in her life tell anybody to take down no pages, nobody's bag. Never was like that on the app or off the app. Never. That's one of my rules of thumb. I don't care how much I don't care for a person. I don't mess with nobody's bag. And that's an actual fact. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? That's a rule of thumb that everybody should follow. I don't care how much you don't like with a person. Don't mess with their bag. Why? Because people will mess with your bag. So we don't mess with nobody's bag. We basically mind our business and do what we do. But Ms. Knockout is going to be a target regardless, but y'all got me. So I'm not worried about nothing. All right. So, Diddy's lawyer. Capricorn Clark's note from the first 11 to her 13 interviews with law enforcement. And she did not mention a call made near Kid Cudi's car. So that was left out. Thank you. Leah B is here. Rev, Clip the T, Ginger. If you mention anybody in a positive light, go for it. But if you're over here being somebody's minions, mention their names in my comment, as soon as you open your mouth and say, Leah, Ginger, Rev, Cliff, they're going to get rid of you. As soon as you open your mouth. So try it.
Thank you very much.
All right? They keep picking. I'm going to drive down there from Look. Let me tell you something. Even if I was standing here with my mouth zipped, I would still be a target. So I was ready for it. I was ready for it. It comes with the territory. So Ms. Knockout know how to handle herself very well, number one. Number two, is half of these people, I'll never see them again. They will never be where I'm at. They will never be around the crowd and caliber of people I'm around.
He got liquid courage.
I will never invite you somewhere so you could be drunkified and highified, falling all over people, cursing people out, and fight. No, not around me, because that's not how Ms. Knockout carries herself. I'm a classy individual. But I will violate you if you cross that line. So she ain't no suckerification either. She's not a sucker. So don't push me. I'm not a K, but don't push me. That's what Tupac said. So I don't know about that. So keep it cute. Because you see, I had to roll up. Keep my name out your mouth. Right? So don't worry about Miss Knockout. I can hold myself. But if it is something going on, I know y'all got me. I know y'all know what's a lie and what's not a lie. And that's why they're not succeeding, because everybody they go to knows it. They say it's a lie. All right. So, the first of Mia's interviews did not indicate that Mr. Combs initiated S with Mia. So that means when Mia, right, that's the one who testified on the stand, when she went to the GOV, she never mentioned at first that Diddy had S with her. She's all right. She's only embarrassing herself. That's right. You said it. See? The people, y'all be knowing. Aloha, where you going? Where's you got off long? Right? That's right. That's right. Put those boxing gloves up. We had a lot of fun Saturday, but let's get back to this, because we got a lot to go over, y'all. So, the first of Mia's interviews did not indicate that Diddy, I'm going to say it like I'm on, Diddy initiated S with me. Now, do you see why it's important to pull the text? You see why it's important that they get people's iClouds? They got people's phones. They extracted all the texts out. This is why it's important. Let's continue. The government does not intend to present a rebuttal. Okay. Judge, to the jurors, you do not need to come in tomorrow. You'll come in on Thursday. So this was last week. All right, this was last week. Remember one day the jury was off? Okay, so the judge says all rise again. Okay, hold on. They're calling me. Hold on. Hold on, yo. Let's see why they're calling. I think somebody's coming out. Hold on, yo. They calling me. It better be something going on when I get over here.
Really?
Yeah, get another diddy.
So let's
I've
see.
had deja vu before.
I'm having it now.
Sorry, guys.
Bad Boy Records. When they come back in my car.
So what's happening? Oh, okay. Let's see. Could I squeeze in here?
Oh,
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
I was holding
Thank you. Thank
I was like,
you.
oh, this makes Miss
Yeah,
Knockout.
because
I see the truck and the van.
so you know who's gonna come on
They
that
rolling
side. I don't want
deep. They
none.
rolling deep today.
That side is gonna be crazy.
Family's rolling deep.
All right, everybody. So the family is coming out. Then we're gonna get back to the get back. Yeah, I gotta call you, sure. Even though, a lot of stuff is not gonna matter in a week because everybody's gonna be gone.
And that's what.
Then you won't be nowhere where I'm at.
That's why I wanted to be.
You already know these people, the 70 people, you ain't gonna never come where I'm at around my people.
I want this to be over. One.
The way you acting,
And everything else with it.
starting trouble, arguing with people, nah, we don't do that where I come from.
Let's go, Harlem. Yeah.
All right, y'all. So the family is deep. The family is coming out there deep. Yes, I did get my press pants. I do got my press pants. Yeah. Congrats. That's why we're gonna go on. I've been emailing a lot of publicists too. A lot of publicists for a lot of big artists, and they're gonna invite me to a lot of events. Rihanna.
That's how you do it.
You name it. Every big artist, I got their publicist. And I'm on the list for me to cover any big event that they got.
Right.
This is what we doing over here.
Judgment Day. Sean Diddy Combs. Life and Trial.
Miss
Sean
Knockout,
Diddy Combs.
speaking my language. Yeah, so
This is it right
everybody,
here,
the family's getting ready to come. The family is getting ready to come, y'all. Everybody come on in. How you doing? How you doing with the Y to the T? Good morning. Good morning. We got 1K people in the room. Everybody blessify Miss Knockout. It's kind of quiet over here. Everybody runify it up. We got a lot of good content today. We're going to finish going over.
Yeah, I got it, Jack.
All right, guys. This is it. The family's gonna come out.
See, he said the same
Jurors
thing I
are
said. In a week,
deliberated.
ain't nobody gonna. It's gonna be over. Half of these people you ain't gonna. So don't worry about what you can't control.
Oh.
Okay? Because you know where you be at, and they ain't gonna be where you be.
Yeah.
Think about it.
We not gonna see nobody.
Think about it.
We here. We on
They gonna
Diddy's
be out.
block.
They gonna be still coming out here trying to
We
cover the
just
door
gonna go
though.
hustle on another block after this.
They gonna be still trying to film that door, and the
gonna
door
hustle.
ain't gonna have no meaning behind it in a couple of weeks. It's gonna be over.
Everybody watching this.
So you're gonna have to fill the door to your house, the church. I don't know. Find a door to fill.
Live, up close and personal.
Because you're going to need it.
So everybody start crowding.
Okay. Yeah, they are on lunch. Yes.
It's been 2 months on this ride.
They are on lunch. Oh, there goes the other one.
All right.
All right, so the family's getting ready to come out, y'all. So he's putting the stanchions up.
All right. Good.
All righty then.
They might come through that side door. Keep an eye on that side door. So as you see the van, the family vehicle, that's Miss Combs' vehicle with the Florida, with the Miami license plate. And
All right, so here come the. Hold on.
these are the kids' vehicle right there. Niggas forgot how to
Oh,
move
no,
out
no,
here.
no. F1. That word no is no. F1.
Oh, I didn't say that. I said
F1.
forgot. See,
Okay.
I said they forgot how to move out here.
Yeah, that N-word is no. All right, y'all. Everybody come on in.
This is it, man. It's game over.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the blessification. All right, y'all.
They coming out or going in? All right.
So goes the van. want to be a leader following your food daddy, or just don't want to do it.